Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Crown and Flurry Hair. It's Davina here, and today I'm going to give you guys some tips. So I know that a lot of people, and even a lot of my clients, they deal with dryness. So I'm here to address the topic on why your hair might be dry. Like, why is my hair always dry? I'm always moisturizing it. I do this, I do that, but my hair is always dry. So I'm here to give you guys some tips on and give you some advice on why your hair might be dry, and even some tips on how to fix this. So if you're interested in this topic, then stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so dry hair is very common in the textured hair community. Anybody that has textured hair, or anybody that's in the Black family, the African American family, somebody that's of Black descent, mixed, Latinas, anybody with textured hair, you can experience lots of dryness. So this is really common, and this is because people that have textured hair, especially if you have very, very curly hair or to kinky, the tighter the curl, the smaller the diameter of the hair, and you have very, very curly hair to kinky hair, you do have that circle, and you have a medulla as well if you have very tight hair, more than likely. And when your hair is very tight and packed, even if you have looser curly hair, the curlier your hair is and the tighter your hair is, the harder it is for the natural oils to stream down your hair shaft. So we all produce natural oils, and the straighter the hair is, the easier it is for those natural oils to travel down the hair shaft. And people that have straight to wavy hair, they'll be able to get a lot of that oil, and that's why people with straighter hair textures, they will wash their hair more often to get rid of that oil and gunk. But people that have the tighter hair textures, medium-sized curl to really, really tight, you don't want to wash your hair as often because it will dry your hair out. So somebody that has like really big 3B curls, for example, they might wash their hair every 3 days. They could wash their hair a little bit more often than someone that has really tight curls or like tightly coiled hair or kinky hair. Any of those, because their hair is a little bit looser, and their hair is able to still receive some of that natural oil. And then somebody that has really tight hair, tightly coiled hair, their hair is very, very hard for their hair to receive the oil because it's so dense, and it's hard for it to travel down because of the pattern that the hair is going in. So I have really tight curls. I have 3C to 4A, so I have really curly hair. It's kinky curly. And then some people have even tighter hair. They might have a 4C, and that is the tightest hair that someone can have, and it's like this. And it doesn't really have a curl pattern, but it's like a zigzag. That's even more hard for the oils to travel through the hair. And the natural oils mimic a jojoba oil, and a jojoba oil is a natural oil that's very lightweight. So our natural oils mimic that. So let's get into some of the reasons why your hair might be dry. So one of the most common reasons that I have seen in somebody's hair being dry is that they do not moisturize enough. They don't moisturize, and their hair is, this is the reason why their hair is dry. I did want to name the other reason, but let's just get to what everybody already knows. Your hair is not moisturized enough. So either they're not using the proper moisturization steps or products, like they're using a really inexpensive conditioner, but one that isn't efficient for their hair type, or just isn't good enough, or they're using too much protein. Too much protein can dry your hair out. You're only supposed to use protein when need be, and I will do a separate video on how to know when you need protein for moisture. They're not doing it enough. They'll do it once a month. They'll apply the moisture once a month to their hair, or even once a week can be not enough for some people. They're not applying enough moisture to their hair. They're not doing any deep treatments, any deep conditioning to their hair. And then the next one is that they're applying too much products to their hair, so they have product buildup. And this could be what you're going through. So many people don't know why they're applying so many products and their hair isn't moisturized, or they are applying like oils, and how come these oils aren't moisturizing my hair? It's, you know, this grease should moisturize my hair, this oil should moisturize my hair. But if you have product buildup, your hair cannot receive the product or the moisture that you're putting in. So basically, moisture comes from water. So water is what hydrates your hair, and then the products just add extra moisture, and then oils, things like oils and butter, seals in the moisture. So some people don't realize that oils and butters do not moisturize your hair, and even I at one point didn't know this, to be honest. Oils and butters do not moisturize your hair, they just seal in the moisture. So you want to first hydrate your hair. So hydration comes from water, and hair steaming is really good for this too. I don't have a hair steamer here at the salon right now, but I do want to invest in one of those soon. But yeah, you want to hydrate your hair first, and hydration comes from water. So what you would want to do, this is a solution to how you receive moisture in your hair, and to fix product buildup. So product buildup means that you have so much product in your hair, you just slap on so much product, especially if you use heavy products, gels and butters. If you don't remove that from your hair, and then your hair won't be able to receive moisture. So you could be doing all the good techniques, and then, you know, you might be cold washing and then applying heavy butters and oils and gel, and then do that again without shampooing, and you're not able to receive the moisture. So to fix that product buildup, you want to remove that buildup first of all. So let's just start with, you don't have any buildup, you know, you're not using any heavy products, you don't feel film on your hair, you're not using any grease, wax, or butters or oils. You want to hydrate your hair. So you want to, you know, after your hair is cleansed with a shampoo, it could be a cleansing, you know, moisturizing cleansing shampoo, you want to hydrate your hair with water. So you want to start off with good warm water that will open up your cuticles and your hair shaft to be able to receive any moisture. And then you could do a deep treatment if you like, and that'll be excellent. You want to use a moisturizing conditioner, or even a replenishing conditioner that will help replenish all the nutrients that you need back in your hair, in addition to moisture. And then once you rinse that out with lukewarm to cold water, I lots of times use lukewarm water so that my cuticles is still a little open, so that my hair can receive any additional products that I use. Then you will want to use a leave-in, and then a really good moisturizing product. So I will show you guys some good products that I use, and you can seal in that product if you like, those products if you like, or just leave it. And then you want to go back in every couple of days and redo that. So if you're doing a wash and go, you want to re-wash your hair and apply the products again. If you did a twist out, you want to do the same thing, but just twist your hair. And if you have like a style, like a protective style, like twisting your hair, then you just want to put some water or leave-in conditioner in a spray bottle and spray it, and then apply your favorite moisturizer and use that. And then you could use like a little butter to seal that moisture in, and that should help keep your hair moisturized longer. So if you have product buildup, like you might not know that you have product buildup, but if nothing's working for you, then more than likely you have product buildup. So to get rid of this product buildup, especially if you use a lot of beeswax, like you do a lot of those fancy hairstyles, like, you know, you like to stay jazzed up, glammed up, then you want to clarify your hair. So beeswax and hair grease. So hair grease is impressing grease or pressing oil, and free spray would be anything like the Got2b products, Marie's beeswax, products like that. Any of those products, you definitely need to clarify. So you may have product buildup, even if you don't use those products. If nothing's working for you, then you more than likely have product buildup. So what you want to do is use warm water to rinse your hair really good. And while you're washing your hair, you still want to use that warm water. So you want to get a clarifying shampoo. There's even a product or a shampoo that's called hard water shampoo, and it's available at Stylish Beauty. I haven't used it, but you could use a product that's like that. There's so many shampoos that you can use, but you want to use a good cleansing shampoo or clarifying shampoo. And once your hair is clean, you need to add moisture back into your hair. And then you want to use a plastic cap and sit underneath the dryer for about 20 minutes. Or if you have a steamer, a hair steamer, you want to sit under the steamer for a few minutes and let your hair hydrate. And then you want to rinse it out with lukewarm to cool water, and then that's when you want to start the moisturization process. So the same thing that I said before with using the leave-in moisturizer, and then you can use a sealant product, a butter, or an oil. That's what you want to do, and you should overall start seeing, or over time start seeing, an improvement in your hair, in your hair's moisture capability. You should definitely see an improvement in the moisture retention. Your hair should stay moisturized a lot longer. This won't last forever. You will have to keep doing this. And if you don't have protective styles and like you don't go to braids and stuff, then you will need to do something like this every week to 2 weeks. The shampoo and treatment process with the moisturization. If you don't wash and goes, then you want to do it once a week. If you have looser curl pattern, then you might want to do this every 3 days. In between your shampoo sessions, you want to do a touch up. And I have to do this too, because a lot of times I'll be like, I let my wash and goes last for a whole week, to be honest. But if you want to see an improvement in your moisturization, then you want to do this. You want to limit the amount of heat that you use as well. So if you're like a wash and go type of girl, and you like to trust your hair out with the blow dryer, you want to limit that down. You don't want to use that too often, and you don't want to keep blown drying your hair, flat ironing your hair too much. You want to have a balance. And then if you're a person that does lots of protective styles, then every time you take out your protective style and do a new one, you want to do this whole process as well. Okay, so you can have the healthiest hair that you can. So you guys, I will be talking about protein, how to know when you need protein, so make sure you stay tuned to that. If you like any of these types of videos, this hair education and salon education, I do tons of salon education here on this channel, where I give you guys tips on how to keep your salon up to date, and I do videos on the cosmetology field and how to apply for your licenses and all of that. And I give so many tips, so much advice. So if you're interested in any of that with tutorials here and there, then make sure to subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to like this video if it was helpful to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.